Hi everyone, this is Kristen, and to kind of touch base on how this book would go well with our students with disabilities, um, it's not necessarily just geared to those of color or just being women. It's basically across the entire spectrum of our students. These pages that I'm about to show you are from the book, and it's basically just a point for our students to realize that there's so many careers out there, there are so many options that they'll be able to kind of get a more broad idea of what is really out there. So this first slide is to express your creativity like Alma, Augusta, Octavia, and Julie. So basically it's for them to just find a career maybe in the arts using their passion of drawing or writing. It doesn't necessarily have to be one of the jobs that maybe they thought that they wanted to be, like a doctor or a teacher or something. This next slide is Reach for the Stars. So as you can see from the pictures on the page, there is a pilot, there's an astronaut. Reaching for the stars is to think beyond and not so tight in a bubble. Our students feel, again, that they probably might not get a job somewhere where it could be with NASA or be a pilot. Any of them can maybe even join the Army someday if they're able to or allowed to. So reaching for the stars is something that they all should really look into. Being bold, just being out there, being, creative like before and reaching for the stars. Being bold is to take a stand and do something that maybe others wouldn't do, wouldn't think would be a career. That if they have a passion, that's something that isn't, you know, in a career category, maybe they want to do something on their own, that's something that they can look into. Finding their stage. I know that there's a lot of our special ed students who like to sing. Maybe they even act. These are things that a lot of our students don't really consider because they don't feel that they have the talent or the ways of getting somewhere. But with the passion that we can hopefully provide our students, they will be able to, maybe find something with their voice, joining musicals. I know East High does a musical every year in their spring play, and a lot of our special ed kids join that and they enjoy it and they love it. They sing, it's wonderful, and they're getting experience for something that maybe they never thought that they would like. For those many athletes that we have going the distance, dancing, track, basketball, football, any of those, many of those types of sports have potential for our kids to maybe get scholarships or become athletes, really focusing in on that and having that be their career. I know there's many of my students who feel that they want to become NFL football players, but I tell them that it takes a lot of dedication and they had better get their work done first in order to even think about joining the NFL. So going the distance, doing something active as a career instead of, the basic every single day type careers like all of us, teachers, right? It's one of those jobs that we were categorized in a long time ago with like doctors and policemen and firefighters, and then you had teacher. I never once really thought that I could make a career out of being an athlete. So something that we can remind our students is this lovely saying that is from the book: wherever you go, whatever you do, be bold and dream big, the world is waiting for you. So I feel like if we give this reminder to our students that they don't have to be stuck in a bubble, they're not, different. They have special talents that others don't. So I think this wonderful reminder to our kids will help them broaden their horizons for careers in their future. And hopefully, if we start them young, they'll really start to focus in on some of the different careers and create something new. Who knows? So, okay, thank you guys.